What's that? Hello, my wee beasties. Second solo video camp. I hope you've got a smashing view behind me. It's took me ages to get here. I'm currently in a little canoe, a big canoe. I bought it this weekend specifically for this trip. Second hand off Marketplace. Can't beat it. The only problem is, I didn't realise it was going to be so big. I'm not talking about the length of it. It's very wide. I don't know if that camera can pick it up, but it's yay size, right? In fact, that there, perfect. That's how big it is, wide. And I borrowed this paddle off a friend who has a wee inflatable kayak, which I thought about using for this, but I don't think with 100 kilogram me and an 80 litre bag and a little food bag that a wee inflatable would be okay. I'm not sure it would have made the journey. But with this being so small and this being so wide, I am absolutely soaked. Because the water just runs down it into the boat. So my legs are soaking. I've only got one pair of trousers with me. And that's absolutely fine. It's all part of the journey. I'm actually super happy. This is where you jinx it, isn't it? How calm this river is. Because even the little bit of wind that was on that loch was fighting against me. And the weight of this, I really should just call it a boat, honestly. It's not a light thing to make move. I'm hoping I'm not making super ugly faces, but at least not too ugly, And he's off to the Olympics. Oh, look at that. There was a wee trout that just popped up right. Well, it's passing us now. I've seen a few of them actually. It's made me think I should have brought I've got a little travel rod. It just folds up, and when it extends, it's only about a metre. It's tiny, but it's solid. You can catch big fish on it. I should have just had that all hooked up and trailing off the back. I could have had my dinner tonight. A little bit of trout. I was going to go to the gym yesterday, back and shoulders. I am glad I did not do that. As good a workout as any of this. Oh, it is beautiful here. I mean, there's no roads or anything near here. You're just lost. You're lost, and you don't want anybody to find you. I'm sitting here in my trousers, soaking wet, and I'm not joking. Like they are. I don't know if you can see that ringing. I thought to myself, I've got my waterproof trousers that go over the top of your normal ones. Should I bring them? Nah. Why bother? You've got a tarp. You'll just hide under the tarp if you get wet. Not even thinking about this. I tell you, what a beautiful sight this is to behold. I feel we'll get two nice days. Oh, honestly, should have brought a rod. So I bought this bad boy with this trip specifically in mind. I'm wanting to do, and have wanted to do for a long time, go out to some islands and some lochs, just for, you know, the complete isolation. You're just yourself. I mean, there's very, very little chance of ever running into anybody out here, but, you know, even less so on an island. So that was the intention of this, but it is heavy. It really is. And it's nice. It's got 3 seats. Place for your drinks. It's got a wee waterproof bit here that's open because that's where I had the camera until I started. So I should close so it doesn't get splashed. There we go. Now, I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I've got my mic on my hat instead of my t-shirt. Just thought, well, the movement, you might not be able to hear anything. But yeah, so I bought this bad boy. But I think, I might get used to, you know, using it myself. I mean, if you had 2 bodies in this doing the same, you'd be flying. But just by yourself, I'd maybe consider a lighter one. Yeah. And I did get a good deal on it. The guy was very generous. It was advertised much higher than what I paid for it. And it just needed a wee bit of a clean. And that was it. Oh. I've seen like little circular sails for canoes, and you attach it to the front, pretty much where the camera is now, and you just open it up in the wind. It's just a sail. Oh, that'd be good. Unfortunately, there's no wind, so that's no use. But it was something I saw when I was looking at canoes and thought, oh, that'd be handy. Especially now I'm pushing a fucking boat. Land ho, guys. This is us. I might go up a little bit further, depending on how much I need to drag this. Okay, I could run up to this, and there we go. Look at this. Look, soaking. Right, stay there, guys. I'll be back in a second. I'll take my rope here. Right. Let's. Oh, there, got over the hump. Yeah, this is pretty much it, I think. We'll walk from here. I'll drag, because we're actually going up a hill as well. So let's drag this as far as we can, and then we'll hide it somewhere. Right, so we've now ditched and hidden the canoe slash yacht, and we're heading on the way up to the camping bit. This is a great wee bit. The only problem is, because it's up a hill, we have to come down for the water, which is fine, it's not that far. But, once we get a wee bit closer, let you know. So we might be coming for a swim here tomorrow, if it's nice and warm. Unfortunately, it's not as deep as it normally is. It's usually a bit more full, but it has been warm. But yeah, hopefully it's a nice day tomorrow and we can have a wee dip. That's us up finally. That's never an easy climb doing that. But I don't surmise any climb with an 80 litre bag and a food bag on your back is easy. But I've been sitting, chilling for 2 or 3 minutes just to get my breath back. I've realised how wet I am. The bag, because it's been resting in the bottom of the canoe, all the padding in it absorbed a lot of the water. So as soon as I put it on, from my back to my arse is drenched. And I'm feeling a bit wet, but we'll keep moving around and we'll dry off. I'll be absolutely fine. But we're here. Just need to get set up now. Right, this is the same hammock as last time. Good old one with a midgie net. What I'll do this time, as I fast forwarded in the last one, because I thought it would be boring, is I'll explain what it is I'm doing. So on the first side, all I do is a really crappy knot. Just enough to have it up off the ground and make sure I'm getting the sizes right, because I want it essentially in the middle. Well, that's what I'm looking for. So it's literally nothing fancy, just a over-under. No. And then we can do this side a bit more serious. So that's the reason why, because that side is way too far across, right? That proves my point, essentially. But we can still do this side properly. All I need to know is, right, that'll stretch that far. That's about right. I don't want to be up the too close to the ground, should I say. Love it. I've already confused myself. Does it do that? Oh, that just goes there. That's why. Silly lad. This is one of the reasons that I fast forwarded it before, because it's not the most exciting thing in the world. And because we did this one nice and easy, unlock. That's it. We can tighten this one up. Now, here's the question, is it a wee bit too high? So I'm going to do another temporary. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Right. So this is how I do my knots when doing the hammock over there. This is the most simple knot in the world. Most people do it with their shoes every morning. So what I'll do, I'll go around the trunk, come back in itself. Okay, myself a little bit of slack there. Do a normal over under, and then half a shoelace, or half a shoelace. But that's it. Tighten that up, and that would be the side that your hammock's on, and that's it. Pulling tight as anything, and that's what you have to do to unlock it. That's it. That's how easy it is. So this time I didn't bring my little fire net pit. We're going to use some of these old stones. We've done that before when we've been here. And all we do is put them back once we're finished with them. So let's see what we can put together. So this might be super easy. Thought I'd maybe have to wrestle with it a bit more, but right, I'm going to move that one and have the taller one at the back. And as simple as that, we have a fireplace. Easy peasy. So we've got a wee change today. I usually bring out Doing with me, my other axe, due to its size, and put it all together myself. So I have a lot of love for it. And the change is, I brought the big boy out with us. He's the biggest axe I've got. This is Lurig. Say it with me now. Lurig. And I've had him for a number of years. And I've not used him all that much simply because of his size. And the places that I go are a bit pain to get to. So thinking about weight, etc. Even though I bring everything with me, I do try and be conscientious about weight. But that's Lurig, and he got his own sheathing guard as well. He used to be that colour, this dark red mahogany type colour, and I put layers and layers on him. And then I fancied a change, so I was like, I'll sand him down and I'll see what other stains that I like. But when I sanded him down, due to the amount of red stain I put on it, it went into the grain, and I thought it looked stunning. So after I sanded it down, I just put linseed oil on it a few times, and that's been him ever since. But we're out here, and there's another. If I get the logs that I want, hopefully we'll get something in there that's dead, and I can chop down, and I can split a different way than I split last time. There's a place over there with a fallen tree that I'll be able to stand and split with a bigger axe. So fingers crossed. Let's see if we can do it. Whew. A break the wee drinky iron brew after all that cutting. And I still need to cut it down more. So the plan is, with those big logs that I've brought, I'm probably going to cut them down even more. And there's an area right there on that big tree behind me. There's a big branch that's fallen down, and it's perfect for laying larger bits on with this axe. And I'll show you through it. I'll take a video of it. It is different, yet similar to the video that we did last time. Unfortunately, you couldn't hear anything last time because of the audio messing up. But I will make sure this time it doesn't, seeing as we already had an issue in there with audio. But hey, I suppose it's not a camping trip unless I mess up audio. Anyway, cheers guys. I have brought another wee golden ale with me, but we arrived here afternoon time. So tomorrow is my all day, and then home on the Sunday. And I'll save it for then. Because this wood will keep me going, but I'll need to do more tomorrow. So that's more than half the tree. In fact, that's probably 3/4 of the tree I've got there. And the further down you get, at the base it was really wet, so I might get a little bit further down and it's just not of any use. But that stuff's all good, all nice and dry, and I'll cut it down a bit more, make it easier for splitting and to fit in our little furnace that we've got going, our little hearth. I tell you, I'm getting hungry. I've got pies again for my dinner tonight, but I've got something special for tomorrow. The midges are coming out. I might have to get my long sleeves on. Hopefully your guys' week has been nice. Hopefully the midges haven't got you too bad. The midges in suits. Right. Let's cut some more of this down. Pile of wood. Pretty axe. So hopefully when I hit this, it doesn't reverberate and knock you over. So with this fallen part of the tree, we're using this as the brace this time. And instead of what we did last time with the smaller axe, which you can do with a bigger axe, just a bit more awkward doing it with a bigger axe. Instead of holding it and then bashing it off the brace, we're going to lay it down. So let's see. There's a bit of weakness in this one. You can see it's already a split starting to form. So we're going to aim for that, and we're going to make it go across. So the bit closest to me is on the brace, not like that. If the furthest bit away from you is on the brace and you hit it, it'll ping up, or it's got a chance to ping up. If you do it the other way, if it does ping by any chance, which is much less likely, it's going to go the other way. So the closest bit goes on the brace, and the furthest bit away goes on the grass. So what you're aiming for with the axe, you're not going, "Wah, He-Man." All you're doing is trying to aim for that, so it doesn't bounce, it doesn't flip, and you're just giving it a bonk. And let's fingers crossed, me doing this for the first time on camera, it works. Need a better stance though. Remember, keep your legs apart. If you're not used to the distance of an axe or the axe you're using, and you misjudge it and you swing, you're just going to get yourself too early, too late. Right? So, fingers crossed. Now people are watching. So it hit, but it hit too far off to the side. So what I like to do is put the flat bit down, because that makes it less likely to turn or twist. That's lucky because there is a fault on that side as well. There we go. That's it. It's in there. So you've got to do it again. There we are. Looking good. I wonder if I can twist this, if I can be cheeky. It has caught my guard, unfortunately, so can I turn it around? I want to place it in the top and tap it down. And I mean tap it. I don't mean hitting it hard. In fact, what I'll use is one of these. Now this might actually jam it again because it is a little bit long. I'm just going to use that to tap on the back of the axe. And there we go, that's it. That's enough that it should pull off. Hunky dory. And there, you have begun to split the wood. And we're just going to continue. Now we're in the swing of it. And it shows you I'm human as well. I do this quite regularly. And it took me a few swings just to get back into the length of this axe. As I said, I've not had this boy out for a while because I've got a few axes. I've got Ranach. Ranach, I've never told you about Ranach. I'm saying that's Doyne. Ranach was the first axe I ever really put together myself. By the way, if you see a bit of smoke, I made a Swedish torch. Remember the name? Swedish torch. Because the midges were, that's Per, annoying me. But yeah, I've got Ranach. But next time I'll bring out Ranach. He was the first axe I ever named. And then I got addicted to naming them. Lovely. See the fault line there? I don't know if you're too far away. That's what I'm aiming for. I don't need to hit it directly. I just need to get really, really close to it. And it should split perfect. So not like that. Typical. More like that. That's a better one. I'm going to have to tap this one as well. Oh no, I'll turn it around actually. I'll turn it around. So I'll go split it one way. Split it the other. Like that. See, sometimes I get it good. I just need to cut all the mistakes. But you know what? The mistakes are real. That's how you get better. Every day's a learning day. Even people who have been doing it far longer than me, if they say, oh, I know everything, anything, well, oh God, I really didn't want to listen to you then. That means there's no room for improvement, there's no room for learning. That's, if I'm lucky enough to make it to be an old man, I better still be learning stuff. Oh, a wee flat bit there, perfect. It's a knot on this one, but get back down. Not happy with that. Try again. Yeah, that's it. Right in the fault. Yes. No. Yeah, it doesn't have to look all pretty and beautiful. It just has to work. I was hoping I did enough damage to that. Obviously not. Did that time. Boom. I'll do the rest. I know, it's here. Good. I don't know. I'll tell you, if you've got a buddy to go out camping with, there's nothing better than sharing these experiences. As if you're of the same mind and get along, of course. Oh, what a mess. That's... Right, I've got a couple more to do, but I'll take that over and I'll do the rest off camera. Well, it's dinner time, guys. Some chicken curry pies. They're the same place I got the last ones. So when I'm munching these, it's already getting really dark. I'm surprised at how early it's getting dark. I'm going to have these, and I'm going to potter about for a little while, just myself. I do come out here to chill and enjoy it and soak it in. So that's what I'm going to do. And once it's getting more dark, I'll get a wee cup of tea, because I like my cups of tea. And brought ginger snaps with me as well, because you can't beat a ginger snap. And we'll have a wee catch up then. Alright, guys. Well, it's night time now. Oh my god, I picked the wrong time to sit down. Oh. So it's about 9:30 or something now. And it's definitely getting darker. So I'm going to have this cup of tea, and then I'm going to let this fire die down and climb in the hammock. I should have timed this well. We're practically there. Practically. In fact, that's probably hot enough anyway. I don't need it boiling. I'll hopefully sit back down again now. But yeah, I wonder what will we do tomorrow? What will we do? I've not got anything planned at all, apart from maybe a wee swim, if the weather allows. No, if it's nice enough. I need to refresh my tea notes. I've ended up putting my tarp up as well. It might sound strange, but when you were away, it's like I could smell the rain coming. And we've not had anything yet, but there's just like a temperament in the air, and I can tell the difference. So, tarp's up just in case. I'll let that cool down now. But I'm going to have this and some ginger snaps. I'll be right and ready for my bed. Well, I'm all dried off, by the way, from all the excitement earlier on. Getting splashed in the canoe / yacht. And all dry again. See that? Just because you get wet doesn't mean it has to ruin your day. It's that old saying, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. And fair enough, I didn't wear the right clothes. But neither here nor there. I'm dry now. So, right, good night, guys, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, it's morning time, and aren't I glad I put up the tarp. It rained last night, so everything's soaking wet. But when it did start, it woke me up. So I managed to get all the wood underneath. Well, most of the wood. I didn't get those bits. But at least we have something dry to work with. Oh, it's morning time. A lovely sleep I had. Oh, got bad news though. First of all, I hadn't realised that my lovely wool jumpers shrunk. Must have shrunk in the wash. I kept pulling it down last night, even when I was walking around, going, God, why does this keep rising up? It's shrunk. And a second bit of bad news, my air mattress has popped. Don't know how. I've not skilled it to see where the damage is. But during the night, you wake up 3 or 4 times, usually because you need to adjust yourself. Yeah, so, God, this softy low. Jumped out, blew it up. As soon as I jumped back in again, air was gone. Like, oh, not sure how I can pop something when you don't move, when you're just lying there. But there you go. It is. And the thing is, I still slept all right. I didn't sleep bad. It didn't ruin my night. So we'll have to contend with that tonight. But of course, we've got a cup of tea, so everything's all right. Even with a small jumper and a first mattress. Oh, on my last video, I mentioned about bringing my wee gas canister. Don't know if you can see it from that angle, but just my wee gas stove there. And the reason I said I bring it with me, even though I didn't use it last time, was if you don't want to make a fire, if you don't want to be seen and stuff like that. It's also for quickness, because I can boil that kettle far faster than setting up a fire, getting it all going, and then having the kettle boiling that. And it's breakfast time. I really didn't want to wait, and that's a great example. Just it's convenient. Could you survive with it? Yeah, of course you could. But I'm just here myself. So who am I trying to impress? Well, I'll do. I'd quite fancy doing some challenges going in the future. But maybe only take certain things out of me, or put uh, like a poll out or something to see like what to take with you, as long as it's reasonable and you aren't trying to make me die out in the cold. Something like that. Thought that'd be kind of fun. Because as I said, I do bring a lot with me, and it's just my way. It's just I've got a tick list and I go down it as I'm packing. And as I said earlier on, I did try to. Well, I took my fire pit out specifically to make weight for that axe. So with Doyne being away and pit being away, that accumulates to pretty much the weight of that axe. Lurig. But I lost the other peg on my machete on the little clip. It broke as well. Oh my goodness. These things that I don't make myself. I'll maybe make a couple of leather ones actually to go with the sheath. It's just from movement that the little metal ones have eventually gave way and snapped. They're not very good. If they bend one way and you try bend them back, they just fail, just pop off. So I need to get that sorted. So I won't be able to carry the machete on my belt, unfortunately. Oh, I suppose I could use paracord, but we'll see. We'll see how desperate I am. But I thought we're waiting on the afternoon coming in, and we'll see how the weather is. But if it's not showing any signs of sun, I'm not going to bother my arse going for a swim. You know, I want it to be a little bit enjoyable, even though it'll be freezing cold anyway. I like a little bit of sunshine if that's all right. So what I might do is I might go for a walk and just see if I see anything. I might come back and have no stories, or we might find, I don't know, a unicorn. Who knows? So I'm going to finish this. We'll do a wee bit of tidying because I like to keep things tidy. And we'll fire on out. All right, guys. That there, guys, is a tick. That is how small they are when they start. They are tiny. But this guy will not find a home on me. Boom. Oh, there's a prettier bug. Type of ladybug. Coming up for dinner time now. Coming up for dinner time. So the little treat I've got is I've brought a curry with me, some naan bread and stuff. But I'm going to have to concentrate on that when it's cooking, otherwise it'll stick to the pan. So I've just got the fire set up and let it burn for a little while, and I'll fire into my birds and bees golden summer ale. Let's see, has this got any speeches like the last one? A bright golden summer ale brewed with the blend of pale and lager malts, Cascade, First Gold and Amarillo hops, and a late infusion of elderflowers. Fruity, aromatic, and deliciously refreshing. Okay, I'll believe you. Yeah. Well, let's see. Oh, wow, it smells fruity. Yeah, label wasn't lying. Oh, cheers. I was that excited to get a taste, I'd forgot to say cheers. Yeah, it's fruity, all right. Ah. Yeah, I'll enjoy that. That's 2 out of 2. Good choices. Only thing I'd say for this one is I'm not sure I could drink this all night. It is very fruity. Lovely taste. You know, it's not too strong going down or anything like that. But I think you could only maybe have a couple of those before your the taste buds had had enough. But 1 or 2, I think you'd be happy days. William Bros Brewing Co. Produce of Scotland, sorry. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I would, somebody bought me a pint of that, I'd be best friends with them. I'm going to save some of it and start cooking this food, trying to have something to drink with while I'm eating. Find somewhere safe for it. That'll do. Right. Let's give it a go. That'll do. That'll do. Shit.
I am the fox and the hare. I am the craft and the tools. I am the beauty of the Scottish thistle and the sting of the nettle. I am the peaceful fern and the growing pine. I stand immovable like the giant oak and yet flow like the rocking burn. I am everything and nothing, the king and the pauper, rock and feather. I am full of vibrant and dark colours which show the many shades. You are not one-dimensional. You are you.